On a story we first brought you last night at 9 o'clock, the Arizona Public Health Association telling us there is no need to worry about the plague.
One person in Flagstaff died from it, but doctors tell us it is very treatable and there are things that you can do to protect yourself. Fox 10's Taylor Wirtz has more.
When we hear the word plague, many minds jump to the Bubonic Plague from the 1300s.
This disease actually killed between a third and a half of Europe.
But Will Humble, executive director for Arizona Public Health Association, says that word has a different meaning today.
That is never going to happen in the rest of human history. We figured out how to limit this disease.
And though health officials in Coconino County announced its first recorded death from pneumonic plague since 2007, Humble says there's no need for panic.
You have to have an infected prairie dog colony. That colony has to be have fleas living on the prairie dogs. Then you have to have usually a pet, cat or dog, to go into that prairie dog colony, get bit by the fleas, then they come home, the dog has fleas, and then they can bite the human, and that's how the human can get the plague.
Humble says while pneumonic plague is the same bacteria and disease as bubonic plague, it's less visible on patients than bubonic plague because it presents as pneumonia.
It's really difficult, I think, for a clinician to identify pneumonic plague.
Though it can spread amongst people, he says it isn't as contagious as COVID-19 and is treatable.
There is an antibiotic for this, but you have to get the antibiotic on board in time.
So should people living or camping in the North Country be worried?
No. I mean, it's really rare. The only precaution is really to just keep your dogs on a leash, and people should be doing that anyway, right?
That was Taylor Wirtz reporting. Now, by the way, in Arizona, the plague is most common when it's found in Coconino, Navajo, or Apache counties. But your chances of getting it are extremely low. And it's important to know, Will Humble mentioned in that interview that prairie dogs, sometimes are a host. Well, Coconino County now says that this case was not related to a recent prairie dog die-off near Flagstaff.